it's like 25 degrees. I'm gonna let you know of a secret about you that you may not even know yourself. And that is the fact that you are creative. It's that simple. And you may not believe that, and you may be sitting here thinking, Cody, I am not creative. I have never been creative. There's not a creative bone in my body. First thing you have to do is let go of that belief, because you have to believe that learning and growth are possible. We have to have a growth mindset. So to be creative, the first thing we have to do is you have to decide you want to make it happen. Because a good analogy is to think of creativity like a muscle. If you exercise that muscle, your creative abilities will strengthen and grow over time. It's funny how with most things in life, we understand it takes training and practice to gain a skill. Like, nobody shows up to a skate park for the first time and then expects to compete in the X Games the very next week. But for some reason, when it comes to creativity, we're conditioned to believe that you either have it or you don't. I mean, the thing is, we've been told that these categories are fixed, but we all forget that back in kindergarten, we were all creative. I mean, think about it. We all played, we experimented, we tried weird things, but we did it without fear or shame, and over time, it's just like we opt out of being creative. But the truth is, no matter what society tells us, there's no one group of people who own the monopoly on creative ideas. You are creative, and the only thing that's keeping you from being creative is your belief in your creative capacity. I'm assuming some of you right now are thinking, okay, fine, I guess I can be creative, but I don't actually do anything creative. I'm not a photographer or an artist or a writer or anything like that. And we do put those types of things in a creative box, but let me blow your mind real quick and tell you that the most basic form of creativity is just finding the best solution to a problem. If there is a problem, then there's a creative solution. We just have to get rid of our preconceptions of what creativity looks like. Have you guys heard of kids? You know, little creatures that look like humans but need 24/7 supervision so they don't kill anybody? Well, those tiny humans create dozens of problems a day, and stay-at-home moms are probably some of the most creative people that you will ever meet, but you won't see that if you don't look past what we consider to be creative. So let's think of it this way. Creativity is not art. Creativity is solving a problem. Artists use creativity, but it's not exclusive to just artists. You can use creativity in any field as long as you just choose to be creative. Just think about what problems you are presented with that you can find a creative solution for. The best examples of this are people who have a lack of resources and are forced to use creativity to find a solution. Think about school teachers in underfunded districts or in developing countries, like that guy in Malawi who found a bunch of stuff in a scrapyard and made a wind turbine that he used to make a solar-powered water pump. Or you just might be a redneck if you're highly resourceful and you use creativity to figure out how to fix your car's broken air conditioner.
Well, here it is, the redneck air conditioner.
Creativity is not the absence of limitations, it's leveraging your limitations. So to take this a little bit deeper, I personally have a belief in God the Creator, and I believe that God created us in His image. And if that's true, then that further solidifies that you and I were made to be creative. Whether you believe in God or not, at the end of the day, the real problem is not how society views creative people, but how we view ourselves. Creativity is in every single one of us. We just have to choose to use it.